I ain't forget. I'm just 47 minutes late, but I ain't forget. I know it's late, folks, but I'm still up. So I said I'll come on here and tell it. I'm going to probably crank up at like the 2-minute mark because I want to give people time to get in here for the people who be getting them notifications later or whatever. So I'm going to wait right till it's at like the 2-minute mark. Then I'm going to take flight. Shit, probably 3 minutes because y'all coming in, they be deep. What up, though? What y'all got going? Hey, somebody post my Instagram real quick. CBL Fees, Feez, so I could pin it. CBL Fees. Langley Free, appreciate that support, fam. Nah, that's the same one. Appreciate that, Zoo. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get up and turn this air off real quick so it don't be that noise in my shit while I'm talking. Hold on. No, that ain't no that ain't no new Instagram, folks. It's the same one I've been stressing for the past about 2 months, motherfucker. What up, though? Working overnight from home, trying to stay woke. I feel it, folks. We got about 30 more seconds. I'm going to take off with the story right at the 3-minute mark. I know I said 2, but nah, this ain't members only. This Wig and Wednesday. Tajane, what up, though? You know, I drop all the Wig and Wednesdays live. I mean, public. I'm just a little late, but it is what it is. Bro, this is a story about I had to call the police on my cousin, bro. They talk about CBL the Popo. Shit, me, Mike Foster, brother Bill was good. Appreciate that support. ISO Willie, appreciate that. Tiny 92 times 3, appreciate that, family. Big shout out to you. Nah, I just ain't cut my hair in about 3 weeks. That's why it look like that. But all right, we passed 3 minutes. I'm finna take flight. All right, so listen. I got 2 cousins that they had a little spot together. They had a trailer together. Hold on, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb real quick. All right, I'm back. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me. Good. So, I got 2 cousins. They got this trailer together that they was, you know what I'm saying, living in. This is a little after I got out of prison. I'm going to do all the super chats when I'm done if anybody sent them. But big shout out to Lovely 30. Appreciate that support, family. I ain't going to read no more till I'm done, though, because I don't want to get distracted. So listen. Bro, I'm chilling. I'm at the crib. Y'all know how happy I was, bro. I had just got my own whip. Just got my own apartment. I got out in May. By August, I had my own whip. Then I think like by October, I was in my own apartment. So, bro, I'm chilling one night. It's late as hell at night. I don't know what. You know what? I don't know why. Maybe because it just was a habit in prison for so long, having my phone on silent and stuff. But if my phone not directly in my hand and you call me 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have to return the call because I don't see it or hear it ringing. I just don't be liking it. Yeah, appreciate that, Zouville. Be on point. Get them goofies up out of here. I just don't be, liking to hear it ring, I guess. I don't know. That's weird, but whatever. Bro, I grabbed my phone Now, one of my cousins a girl, one of them a boy. I got two missed calls from the girl cousin, and I got like three missed calls from bro. So I'm getting ready to click my girl cousin name. As soon as I'm like this, getting ready to call her back, he's calling me again. So I answer the phone. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He like, bro. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, pull up, come talk to your cousin, bro. She got me fucked up. I don't know what she got going on. She moving real funny. And then you hear her in the background like, no, something is fucking wrong with you. Woo-woo. So I'm like, bro, what the hell going on over there? He was like, bro, I don't know what she got going on. She making me paranoid, bro. She making me paranoid. This just too much going on, bro. So I'm like, bro, I don't feel like getting up out my bed. She like, Bill. Well, she was calling me Chris. She like, Chris, man, come talk to home, man. Bro, ass is tripping, bro. Something is really wrong with this man, bro. They live about 10 minutes away from me. So I said, fuck it, why not? I was like, all right, I'm on the way, bro. Get off the phone with him. I slide. I get there, pull into the trailer. I pull up, go up to the door. As soon as I get ready to knock, the door snatch open real fast. It's bruh. He looking crazy. Eyes big as hell. He looking all around me. Talking about, come on, man. Come on, man. So I step in there. I'm like, what the hell? Now keep in mind, it's cold. It's like around the wintertime or whatever, bruh. When I step in this trailer, this bit is 5 times as cold as it is outside. It's even colder in here. I'm like, man, what the hell? That's the first thing I said. I'm like, bro, what the hell going on? It is cold as hell in here. Then it look a little weird because he got the living room light off, but the hallway light on, and you could see back to where my cousin, the girl cousin room at. You could see her like moving around in there and her light on. So I'm like, man, what the hell these folk got going on, man? So um the first thing I noticed, bro, there is stacks of blankets like on certain parts of the floor. Like it might be one stack right here, and then far over there, like going into the kitchen, it's another stack right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the fuck these folk got going on? So I'm like, bro, why is it so cold in here, cuz? He like, bro, man, these folks is tripping, bro. These folks they really trying to put me in the blender for real. And I really think, he went to whispering, pointing back there. He like, and I really think she got down, she in on it, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck? I go looking around the trailer. I'm like, who the hell trying to put you in the blender, bro? So she come walking out the back. She like, man, Chris, bro, I'm leaving, bro. I'm going to my boyfriend's house for the night. I just can't do this. I gotta get my own place, bro. Cause he just woo woo woo. So while she talking, this man keep saying to her, man, lower your voice, lower your voice. So she like, no, I don't gotta lower nothing, bro. You're tripping. I'm still overly confused. What the hell is going on here? So I'm like, bro, wait, what the hell? Why you keep? He like, man, lower your voice. My stupid ass gonna lower my voice. I'm sitting there talking about some, what the hell going on? What the hell we talking about? So she said, yeah, tell him, go ahead, tell Chris what's going on. Tell Chris who's after you. Tell him what's going on. Chris, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Tell him what's going on. So I'm like, what the hell going on, cuz? This nigga look around talk about some, man, these folks is trying to listen to me through the fence. They trying to get me. I said, who listening to you through the fence, folks? Who trying to get you? This man looked me in my eyes with a dead serious face. No joke, no plan, no nothing. This man said, the FBI. I said, the FBI? He said, man, lower your voice. I said, the FBI. He said, yeah. I look up at my girl cousin. I look up at my girl cousin. She was like, Chris, this motherfucker talking about the FBI got the damn trailer rigged up with wires and damn secret cameras and all this stupid So he was like, lower your motherfucking voice. So I'm like, bro, listen, hold on, listen. Because I'm trying to hear the young man out. I said, bro, listen, why the fuck would the FBI be after you, G? What do you got going on? Bro, this man looking at all the windows. Then gonna look back at me, dig in his pocket, and pulled out a sack of weed about this damn big, and gonna say, man, you know, these folks. I looked at it. I said, bro, what is that? Cause I'm thinking it's something else. I'm like, oh, this is a new drug. I don't know about the FBI on his ass. I'm like, bro, what is that? She said, exactly. It's weed. This man walking around with a tiny little ass bag of weed, talking about the damn FBI after him. I look back at him, he's dead serious. He was mad at her, like, lower your voice, stuff like that. I'm like, I promise you, bro. I promise you. The FBI is not after you for that. He said, bro, you know what my record, nigga. You know everything I got going on. Many times I done been in and out the pen. And when he say that, it takes me for a crazy loop, right? This nigga ain't never been to the pen. Never. This man done been to jail about a good 3 times, though. And every single time, bro, it was for like the pettiest thing in the world. Like, never nothing serious. Like, he had an FTA because he missed court once. He didn't pay a ticket for running a red light, and they locked him up for like a day or something like that. Like, it was super, super petty stuff like that. It was never nothing OD major or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that name that I got pinned, that's my Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me, CBFEs. So he never been for nothing crazy. So when I look over at my girl, cause she got her hand on her hip, she popping her neck and shit, talking about some, when? Chris, when that motherfucker ever been to the pen? When? So I look back at him. He told me, come on, don't even play with me. You know me. You know how I get. You know how I do. You know I done been in and out. Like, you already know this. You my sister. Come on, man. You doing all that. You my sister. So I tried to be funny. That nigga was raising his voice. I shouldn't have played with him like this, but it is what it is. I said, nigga, lower your voice. And he was like, oh, yeah, you my sister. You know better. So she looked at me shaking her head like, bro, that shit not funny. Don't be playing with him like that. You know what I'm saying? So she go back in the room. She packing a bag or whatever. So I'm just trying to talk to him, and I'm looking at his eyes, bro. And based off the way he, jumping and doing little stuff, I know 100% facts. He's geeked up. You know what I'm saying? I asked him, I said, cuz, do you do drugs, bro? He said, man, hell no, I don't do no drugs, man. And you think I'm tripping? Everybody be thinking I'm tripping, bro. I said, bro, I promise you. I promise you. I don't know your situation specifically. We don't talk too much. But I promise you, the FBI has so much better shit to do than be trying to track a nigga down with a baggie of weed this much. I promise you, they are focused on much larger things in life. He said, no, bro, I know what they doing, bro. I heard them once. Woo, 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 woo. He said, I heard them through the vent, and that's why I did. That's why I did this. Look. And he went over there to where one of the piles of blankets was at, and he lifted up, bro. Y'all know in them old trailers, the vents on the floor. So everywhere that I said I saw a stack of blankets and stuff, that's where a vent was at. Bro, when he lifted up the when he lifted up the blankets, bro, the entire vent was duct taped. It was like a thick ass layer of duct tape covering the whole vent. So that's why it's so damn freezing in there. Even if the heat was on, that shit ain't gonna work. This man duct taped the whole vent down and then put the blanket on top of it. I'm gonna shout out them super chats when I'm done with the story. He put duct tape over the vent and then smacked blankets all on top of the thing, talking about, so when the FBI try to listen in to him, um, like they basically can't hear him, or if they do hear him, it'll be muffled. So then he gonna say, so let me ask you this. He pulled a little baggie of weed out again. He said, is this legal or is it illegal? I said, bro, it's illegal. You know you're not supposed to have weed. He said, exactly. That's the whole point I'm making. I say, cuz, listen, bro. I don't think there's no law enforcement officer, to no point, whether regular officer, probation officer, nobody wakes up in the morning and said, I'm about to go look for somebody with a baggie of weed this big. Ain't nobody doing that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, bro, you just don't get it. You don't know what's going on. So my girl cousin, she come walking out the back room. She got her purse in one hand. She got her like a bag in the other hand. He like, you see what I'm saying? She moving funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? People can't, when a motherfucker trying to be slick, and you go to catching them, calling them out on it, they can't stand it. That's why they try to get away from you. She was like, so she heard him when she was coming out. She said, okay, so what the hell am I doing there? What is it that offended me so bad? And I'm just trying to get away from you so bad because I'm offended. And this nigga gonna say, I believe you working with the FBI. I believe you giving them inside details on me. And she looked at me and was like, bruh, I'm going to my boyfriend's house. I don't know. This is my brother. I love him. He been tripping, doing this shit for days. I ain't got time for this no more. He's starting to make me feel unsafe around him. She leave out. He talking about unsafe. You my sister. Why you think I did these vents? Because at first I didn't think you was against me. But now I'm glad you leaving because I really think you working with the FBI. So I'm like, bro, this nigga definitely tweaking, bro. So she leave out. She go sit in her car. She don't pull off. So I talked to folks for like another 5 minutes. I'm just telling him what I know people that do those type of drugs that it alters your mind and play mind games on you. The biggest thing that people like that need is rest. They need sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need. Kingston, what up, though? They need sleep. They need rest, bro. So I keep talking to Cub. I'm trying to convince him, bro, get you some rest, folks. Get you some rest. Try to go to sleep, my nigga. Get you some rest. No, ain't no sleep. Ain't no sleep, bro. We ain't doing no sleep. So, I'm just telling them, and I'm like, bro, it's late. I'm about to go lay my ass back down. You know what I'm saying? So I leave out. Well, he came and walked with me while I was leaving. I leave out. My cousin's still sitting out there in her car. I'm parked next to her, so I go out there. She opened the door. She said, man, this man done lost his job. They done fired him. He ain't been showing up. Um, it's a story, Kingston. He ain't been showing up to work. And them folks called him and told him, you good, you ain't even gotta come back. I said, how long he been acting like this? She said, bruh, he been acting like this. This is the third day. I said, have he been asleep? She said, no, this man has not slept for 3 days. I said, what you think he doing? She said, it's either meth or coke, but I honestly think it's meth. Cause them dudes he be hanging with, running around with, they all smoke meth. I'm like, damn. So she said, yeah, he on meth. She said the first day, he just was talking paranoid or whatever. Then the second day, this man won't sit still. He keep looking out the windows. And then today, this nigga leave and come back with some duct tape, covering up all the vents, taping all the vents, talking about the damn FBI listening to him. They got secret wires and stuff like that, all that type stuff. And she was like, then what really drew the line, this man telling me it's a trailer. So it's lifted up off the ground. It ain't like foundation down like a house. And the FBI agents come through while we sleep and crawl under the trailer and be drilling holes and sticking wires up through it so they could listen in so they know when they're gonna run in and bust him. So I was like, yeah, he tripping. I told his ass he need to lay down and try to get some rest or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, yeah, for sure, whatever the case is. So I'm like, what you about to do, cuz? You going back in there? She said, hell no, I'm about to go to my boyfriend's house. I'm not fucking with him right now. So I was like, oh, okay, for sure. And um I left too. So when I get home, bro, I get good and comfortable in the book. I think I went on my patio and had hit this black. That's when I was on them black and bars heavy. I went on my patio and tapped this black. And then I went back in my bed. But once I got good and comfortable under the cover, got the fan blowing, I get a text from bro and it say, cuz. I text him right back. I was like, what's up? Are you straight? He texts me right back and say, yeah, why you say that? I say, what you mean, why I say that? I said, you just text me. I'm just asking, are you straight? He said, it ain't about what you ask, it's about the way you said it, as if you know something I don't know. I said, man, I ain't got time for this stupid ass shit. I put my damn phone right back down and went to sleep. I said, I ain't got time to play with this man. This man acting, you know what I'm saying? This man acting real slow, but I already know what it is. I just said I'm not entertaining him no more for the night. I put my phone down, went back to sleep. The next day, I called my cousin um, at least about 5 times. No answer. Text him, no reply. So I called my other cousin, which is his sister, and I asked her, like, has she been back over there? Has she heard from him? She said she haven't heard from him. She hadn't been back to the house. She said she did say he called her, but she said she didn't answer. She was like, that man need time to himself. Then she was telling me her boyfriend was telling her, you know, how dangerous that situation could be, even though that's your brother, you love him, but when a person on drugs and they letting their mind play tricks on them, bro, ain't no telling what they'll do, because whatever going on in their head, they really believe it. So I told her the same thing. I said, yeah, nah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So she was telling me that when she go back to get some of her clothes, she gonna have her boyfriend and they mama go with her. So I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So folks ain't answer the phone none that day. This when I was working at the little warehouse job. So I told myself, I say, shit, if he don't hit me back by the time I get off work, I'm gonna just shoot over there and check on him just to make sure he ain't did nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know people be on them drugs, bro, and all kind of crazy stuff can happen in their head. They'll do something crazy. Still ain't hit me back or now. So when I got out of work from the little warehouse job, I took the little 20-minute ride down there. Pulled up to the trailer. When I pull up, his neighbor then was outside. He like, hey man, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a long ass time. I'm like, hell yeah, I ain't been over here in a little while. You know what I'm saying? I go over there, dap his neighbor up. We talk, but just small talk, probably about a good 10, 15 seconds. And then I go to his trailer. As I'm walking up the steps to get to my cousin's trailer, he come walking from the side of the trailer. So he looking at me real crazy. Them eyes look big, them lips twisted up and stuff. He keep looking from me to the neighbor, me to the neighbor. I'm like, the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? So um yeah, so he like, you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of little stuff like that. So I'm like, cuz, you straight, bro? That man got bags and shit real bad up under his eyes. I'm like, cuz, are you straight, bro? And he came walking up to me. He looked back at the neighbor again. He looked at me. That man said, what the hell y'all was just talking about? I said, hey, listen, bro, we not finna do this, bro. He said, we ain't doing nothing. I'm just asking what y'all was talking about. I say, nigga, he just said, hey, what's up? He ain't seen me in a long time. I just said, what's up, back? He was like, shit, y'all walked up kind of close. I seen him hand you something, and y'all was talking for a few seconds. I said, bro, ain't nobody handed me shit, cuz. The man dapped me up. He just gave me some dap, folk. And nigga, I just said, like, yeah, what's up? How the kids been? Whatever I said, bro, I don't remember. He said, so you don't remember what you said that fast? I said, oh my goodness. I say, listen, brother, listen, bro. I don't know what you doing or what you done got into or how you even got into this type of stuff, bro. But come on, bro, you better than that. You a motherfucking boss, nigga. You a motherfucking boss. You feel me, bro? You don't do no shit like be out here doing no hard mind altering drugs. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, what is you out here doing? That nigga looked back at the neighbor again, aggressively pushed past me, pulled out the key, stick it in the door, and look at me. Nigga, let's just say his face was this way, and I'm facing y'all. This young man looked at me and said, come on, come in the crib. I said, what? He said, come in the crib. I said, what the fuck you making your voice like that for? He go back to his normal voice. I ain't make my voice like nothing. Come on, G, come in the crib. Let's get out of here. I was like, bro, why the fuck you keep trying to get me in the crib so bad? He was like, man, G, come in the crib. He did that shit. I said, oh, fuck no. I'm definitely not coming in now, nigga. Because I was just coming to check on you. I was just coming to check on you, making sure you all right. You trying to turn your damn voice into Darth Vader, talk about some come in the crib. It like with some aggression. I said, oh hell no, nigga, you ain't finna shit. I come there, you end up doing something crazy to me. So I'm like, hell no, bro. So I turned and started going down the steps. This young man grabbed me by my shirt, tight as hell. I'm like, bro, let me go, folk. This nigga looked me in my eyes and said, CBL, come in the crib. Come on, bro. Let's just get out of here. You know these folks be listening to shit. Come in the crib. I said, bro, let me go, G. He let my shirt go. And I just told him, I was like, bro, I can't do nothing but pray for you. I mean, at this point, that's all I could do, bro. And I was like, I really wish that you would tighten up, bro. Like, get off that shit, bro. But I understand that a person on drugs, especially hard drugs, I can want it for you as much as I want to. It don't matter. You got to be ready to be done with that before, it don't matter who want it bad for you. If you not really ready, ain't nothing gonna change. So I made a decision right then, like, I'm not coming over here no more. You gotta tighten up, cause you a fuck around, been done thought I was with the FBI for real, or thought your name, whatever you thought. FBI listening to you, you been done fuck around and killed somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, hell no, I'm not finna be doing that. So while I'm walking away to my car, he like, bruh. So every time I look at him, I'm like, what? He like, come in the crib. I'm like, yeah, I ain't fucking with you no more. So I go get in my car, I dip, I call his sister, I tell her everything. She like, yeah, bro, that's why I said I was starting to feel unsafe. She was like, bro, that man is tripping, bro. That man is saying and doing all kind of crazy stuff. So I say the rest of that day he called me. I didn't answer, bro. I didn't answer at all, bro. It was I'm not here for stupid shit, bro. Like, my patience for stuff like that is so thin, bro. I just couldn't do it, bro. And the day after that, he don't call me. The day after that, no call. He don't call me at all. I'm laying in the bed one night, probably like 1 in the morning. I get up to go take a leak, come back, get in my bed. Um, I'm sitting in the bed for a minute. I'm doing something, messing around on the TV. I think I was going to Netflix trying to find something to watch. And then I, tossing and turning, couldn't really go back to sleep right now. This wee hours of the night, bro. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning type shit. I'm just tossing and turning, doing stuff on Netflix or whatever. I get up because I was smoking the blacks, but I wasn't smoking them in my house at this time. So I said, I'm about to step on the patio, tap me a black a couple times. And I hate it. This is one of the reasons I hate it. Like, if I live in an apartment, bro, being on that first floor will make me OD paranoid, bro, because I just feel like it's everything. You know what I'm saying? I want to be up a little, even the second floor. I'll be a little better, feel a little better on the second or the third floor. Now, a house that's different. Bruh, I'm out there. It's dark. You hear, it was deers out there in that neighborhood for some reason. It's a bunch of woods right here. It was deers. It'd be cats and little raccoons and stuff out here, but, it's smooth. I put the black in my mouth. I light it. I tapped the black probably 2 or 3 times, bro. Something scared the dog shit out of me. At the end of my balcony was this big ass tree. Like, it was a big wide ass tree. I used to always be looking over there when I see it moving, but like I said, it'd be cats in there, all kind of shit. Bro, the nigga jumped out like the side of the tree in the apartment, like that little gap, and jumped straight over the balcony. Man, when I say that shit scared the skin off my black eye, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It's my cousin. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? He like, man, what the fuck really going on, CBL? I'm like, bro, how long you been out here, bro? He like, how long you was doing that you was doing? I say, doing what? He said, come on, bro. Cuz, just tell me the truth. I say, bro, you about to piss me off so bad. Tell you the truth about what? He said, bro, you working with the FBI against me? I said, oh my fucking goodness. I said, bro, this is what I'm gonna tell you right now. I said, I've been to prison for a very long time. It be like thin ice with niggas when they first get out. I can't afford to have no type of stupid situation going on. I said, bro, if you do not get the fuck off this balcony right now, I'm about to call the police. And however it plays out with them and you, that ain't got nothing to do with me. He was like, okay, I'm about to leave, but it's just so many points. I done caught you lying, caught you being slick so many times. I say, me? He said, yeah, I hit the black again. I say, okay, enlighten me. Tell me how you caught me being slick and lying and I ain't gonna call the police on you. Come on, tell me. That man said, what he said? He said, number one, he caught his neighbor handing something to me and me having secret conversations with the neighbor. He said he know for a fact me and his sister linked up after she left and she gave me some footage and some secret cameras and shit that she been recording of him whenever he try to roll up and smoke weed and stupid shit like that. And oh yeah, he said, and then when you text me that night saying, what's up? Are you straight? Or are you good? Whatever I said to him. He was like, I could just tell it was more to that story. It was more to that story. I know for a fact you knew something I didn't know. Maybe you thought the feds had ran in on me already, bro. I was like, listen, cuz, I came out here to tap my black and mild, G. You being on the side of my house, bro, that shit really made me paranoid, bro. And I'm really not trusting you right now. I understand what your sister said. I said, this is my last time telling you, get off of my balcony right now or I'm calling the police, bro. He said, okay, let me walk through the house and leave out the front door. I said, no, sir. You can leave the same way you just got on this balcony. And that nigga jumped over the balcony and looked over at me and said, I knew it. I knew it this whole time. I knew it. It's all good. I can't trust nobody. I ain't got nobody to trust. And that nigga bust out crying and took off running. And I felt so bad because he was crying because when he bust out crying after telling me he can't trust me, that's when I knew. I mean, I already been knew, but that's when it was like real that this shit is not a joke. This man is not trolling. He's not playing. Folks is dead serious. He really believed this stupid shit in his mind. He really believes this. And I just definitely dead serious didn't trust him no more after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, he fucked up in the head. I lock up. I make sure everything. Like I double check the locks, windows, everything. I say, this nigga ain't no telling how long this nigga was sitting. I don't know how long he was sitting out there on the I don't know how long he was sitting out there on the thing, be in them bushes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I go lay back down, bro. But y'all already know how paranoid I be, bro. I couldn't even properly go back to sleep, bro, after witnessing some shit like that. And that man just jumped over the balcony. I'm like, bro, I'm literally not even gonna be able to go back to sleep. You feel me? Because it's like, hell nah. I ain't, man, please. I really do something to your ass, but I don't want to because I don't want to go back to jail. So worst come to worst, nigga, your ass gonna be the one going to jail. Man, I'm laying there tossing and turning. You know, I feel like I slightly hear something. You know, I jump. What the fuck? The noise go away. I'm like, okay, I'm tripping. It's about 20-ish, 30 minutes after. I hear it again. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I get up, this window right here by my bed. I get up, I look out that side, I don't see nothing. That's the side by them bushes. So if he was over there in them bushes or something, I would have been able to see him. He ain't over there. I go over here, I look out the window closest on this side of the wall, don't see nothing. The middle window, don't see nothing. Bro, I get to this window to the far right, and I look out the window. I see this stupid nigga with, I don't know if it's a nigga had a butter knife or whatever. It looked like a butter knife or a screwdriver or whatever. Bro, I'm looking straight at him at my living room window with the damn thing like this. Like he trying to shimmy my window open. And at first I was finna go walk out there and really get aggressive with him. And then I thought about it. I just got out of prison. This nigga tripping on some drugs. I done seen niggas kill people. I done seen niggas kill themselves tripping on some drugs. I said, I know what to do about this. I called the local authorities. They answered, they said, what's your emergency? I told them, hey, listen, my cousin, he tripping, talk about the FBI trying to goddamn get him. I think the man is geeked up on drugs. He was just on my patio. I told him to leave. 20 minutes later, I look out the window. This nigga is at my damn um, living room with a butter knife, like he trying to shimmy my thing open. So she was like, so he's trying to break in your house? I said, yeah, shit, that's what it looked like to me. So I gave her the address. She said the police on the way. She asked me, do he got a weapon? I said, shit, I don't fucking know. It looked like a butter knife or something, but I don't know what that nigga got on him. So she said, okay. So I'm sitting, she like, can you still see him? I'm like, yeah, he keep looking around, but he don't see me looking at him because the lights is off in my room. And, you know, I'm just really peeking kind of out the corner. I got the blackout curtains up and everything. I say it probably took about him fucking with the window for about a good 2 minutes. And next thing you know, I see this nigga take off running. When he take off running, I didn't even realize the police had done came right there because we had a courtesy officer there. So I think whenever somebody from the neighborhood called the police for something going on, I don't know how maybe they just notify the courtesy officer before they send real officers out or something. So all I know is I see him take off running, and then there's like 2 police on his ass directly behind him. That nigga got about 10 feet away, his little slow ass. And they got him. Once I saw them slam him down, that's when I went outside, you know, just to, you know, and then it's like a protection thing for him too, because y'all know sometimes police do crazy stuff to people. So I go out there. He like, hey, who are you? I'm like, hey, I'm the one that called. That's my cousin. So my cousin keep looking at me. I knew it, just on some wigging out shit. They go put him in the car. Then they ran his name. He ended up having a warrant. So I just told him exactly what happened. Like, yeah, bro, I don't know what folks had going on. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yeah, bro, I don't know what he had going on, whoop-de-doo, blah, 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 blah. So he ended up going to jail. I guess he had a, well, not I guess, I found out he had a warrant. But I think that judge got so sick of seeing him for all this stupid bullshit. But they rolled him in jail for like 6 months, bro, for petty bullshit. It was some shit had to do with a traffic ticket. But like I say, he just kept going to jail about little petty. It was never nothing serious, never no real crimes. He never was convicted of a felony or nothing. So that was around the time that I was, that was around the time, you know, when I was fresh out of prison and stuff. That young man went to jail, did his 6 months. He got out. That young man started getting his stuff together. And years later, he is 100% clean, sober, don't do drugs, nigga he won't even drink a beer. And right now, bro, I think that man make like $500,000 a year as a regional, he like a regional manager, something got to do with Walmart, like a regional manager for Walmart. He over so many branches and stuff. And bro, he said he make like $500,000 a year. Bro, he's doing amazing in life right now. I still kind of don't go around his ass that much because shit, you ain't finna goddamn relapse on me and be thinking about the last time. But nah, he doing good for real, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, hold on, let me get these let me do these shout outs for these people who sent me some money. Hold on. Welcome Darius T 1992 to the membership. Somebody gave somebody a free gift, a free membership. I don't even understand that yet. I gotta go learn it. Leonard Carter, welcome in. Oh, 1 month in for sure. Al Williams, glad you in better spirits, my brother. Feeds fan. Oh, my boy Will. My boy Al. What up, though? Appreciate that support, fam. Big Country 1000, my favorite YouTuber. Appreciate that. Appreciate that support. Old Murder Will. Damn, 30 months on the membership. Okay. T5 mother, what up, though? Al Will, 24 months. Okay. Lovely 30. Damn, I keep lovely 380. Appreciate that again. Let me get that shout out, Tiny. Oh, I think I already gave you that. And what the dude that they sent the 50 by, motherfucker? Oh, Terrell Higgins, appreciate that support, famo. Thank you so much, G. Now let me go back. All right, for sure, y'all. Hey, add me on Instagram, CBL Fees. I'm about to kick back, folks. I'm really not even sleepy. I was, but I'm woke now. I'm probably about to find me something to watch on Netflix. Probably talk a little shit on Instagram. Y'all get at me. Shit, I might end this and go back live. Shit, I don't know. It is what it is. But for sure, it's your boy Billiam. I'm out of here. Hey, y'all know something I noticed? This whole damn time I was doing live, I'm not even gonna entertain that. It don't matter. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm gone.